A three-time MLS All-Star and Nashville SC's all-time leading scorer, the one and only Hany Mukhtar. Hany, it is so great to see you. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is your third MLS All-Star game. So you're old hat at this. At this point, Hany, you know, is it old to you? Are you like been there, done that, or is it still pretty cool to get elected to the MLS All-Star game?
No, it's always an honor to come to the All-Stars. It's a good breakaway, especially for us right now, and yeah, I'm just enjoying to be here.
So, Hany, you had the opportunity to play against Arsenal. You had the opportunity to play against Liga MX's All-Stars. Now you're going back to Liga MX's All-Stars. Which one do you prefer? What are the positives in both scenarios?
Wow, that's a tough question. I think, obviously, to play against Arsenal, one of the top teams in the Prem, it's very special, but I think the rivalry between the Mexican teams and the MLS teams, we have seen it throughout the MLS Cup, so it's always good to compete against a different league.
I'm a big fan of the NBA All-Star Game. What I love about it is players are just showing off. There's no need to defend. You ain't really got to try. It's just everyone go out there and stunt. How do you view the MLS All-Star? Is it a little different? You guys try to play as a team? Or when you get the ball, you're like, let me show them what Hany Mukhtar could do?
No, I think it's cool to go to the All-Star game and, you know, like with the best players, play with, you know, even today in practice we have seen, you know, like so much quality on the ball, and I think it's for the fans exciting to see the good players in the league to compete.
Okay, Hany, so you've had an MLS All-Star you've been at the one in Minneapolis, you've been at the one in D.C., now Columbus. I just want you to imagine an MLS All-Star in Nashville and kind of give a sales pitch as to why Nashville would just be absolutely sick, a sick city to host an MLS All-Star game. What would it look like?
I think it would have been a good choice. The best fans in the league, very exciting. A lot of youth falling in love in the game, and I think it would help the city even more. And yeah, to have all the best players in Nashville, we would welcome them with open arms.
Did I hear this right? You got married in the stadium in Nashville?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
That's how much he loves Nashville.
He has a Nashville tat.
I was going to ask,
it's all over his body.
How many people were invited that you had to do it in a soccer stadium, bro?
The supporters. Everyone was invited.
That's a lot of thank you cards.
That was the band? Was the supporters?
You know, to be fair, we were sitting on the sofa, and I was, you know, like we were trying to find a venue, and I asked my wife, I said, like, hey, like, what do you think about the stadium? And, you know, I was 100% sure she would say, like, no, let's find another venue. And she was like, yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. And I was like, okay, let me call the owner. So I called him right away, and yeah, he said, of course, no problem. And
It's
yeah,
amazing. You have the coolest wife ever.
the rest is history.
How about for the CBS Morning Footy holiday party? Can you text the owner for us?
We'll
Get us the stadium? We'll fly down.
Yeah, we're in. I'm game. Nashville sounds good.
I'm absolutely in. Sounds amazing. All right, Hany, let's chat about the incoming head coach, BJ Callaghan. I'm curious to know if you've had conversations with the man who's going to be your new head coach and kind of what your impressions have been so far.
To be fair, I just had one call with him. I haven't met him now in person, but yeah, he will start this week, and yeah, I think everyone in Nashville is right now very excited and see what his philosophy is, his way of playing, and yeah, have a fresh start with Leagues Cup coming up.
Hany, I had him as an assistant coach when I was playing with the Philadelphia Union. I can say he's a hardworking, honest coach who will try and get you guys to be playing on the front foot. He likes to try and play expansive and attacking football. I think a little bit different than what Gary Smith had you guys set up as. But in terms of you personally, as the creative playmaker for Nashville, it seems like when the team hasn't done all that well, you're not getting necessarily the service that you would be if a team was attacking. How do you stay positive off the pitch? Like, what are some of the things that you do to stay positive, to stay, you know, in the zone?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard, of course, you know, especially for offensive players, if you don't get the chances you want, and if you know, like, haven't scored as many goals as you want. But I think right now it's important to be positive, and you know, a new coach coming in with a new philosophy, and yeah, hopefully, like you said, we will be on the front foot. We will play more aggressive football, more offensive football, and yeah. Hopefully, then I will get into the right position where I can help the team more with goals and assists.
Hany, MLS is a league that has a lot of young players coming through the ranks, even more now with more initiatives to get young players in the league. Especially with a new coach starting, do you see yourself as one of the team's leaders? And do you tend to take some of the younger players, maybe put your arm around them, help them out in training? Do you think maybe BJ will call on you to do some more of that?
No, he's not ready for that.
No?
He's
a young bug.
No, he's going to push guys. He's not ready to do the old grandpa stuff. No.
No, I feel like you know, I was always good to help young players. You know, I think the future, you know, to build a club, you have to bring always young players in and make the team stronger. We have seen that in several clubs like Philly and other teams. They brought up a lot of young talents, a lot of exciting talents, and yeah, and then they move on. So I think we can do that too at Nashville. But yeah, with the new coach, hopefully we can bring a little bit younger legs in, and yeah.
Give Hany some help, you know? My guy, we got to get him some service. We got to get Hany some service. Hany, I want to talk about one of those young players on your team in Jacob Shaffelburg, who is coming off a kind of a breakout performance at this year's Copa America. He's a really exciting player, a guy that I've loved to watch on this Nashville SC side. What does he bring to this Nashville SC team from your perspective?
I think first of all, he's a very good guy off the field, but on the field he gives us a different dynamic. He's very fast. He stretches out the pitch, and I think that is you know, you can't have all the players coming towards the ball. You know, you need to have someone who can stretch out the game and being very direct to the goal, and he gives us that look. And he had an amazing Copa America, and it's good for all of us. He has a lot of confidence now, and hopefully we can see that in the next coming games.
All right, Hany, I know that you're not participating in the skills challenge, which is a bummer.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, man.
But if you were going to do it, which event do you think you would excel at?
Crossbar challenge. Win it all.
I mean, the crossbar challenge.
Did you like the
is
crossbar
so
challenge when you played?
Yeah. As a sharpshooter, you know what I mean?
Oh, sharpshooter.
It's so fun.
Don't let him get away with this, Hany.
Are you gonna be there watching? Are you gonna support your fellow
Oh yeah,
MLS All-Stars?
for sure. Yeah, I love it. I love the whole week. You know, like especially the skill challenges. It's a lot of fun. So I would definitely watch it.
I'm curious now that you brought it up. What's the one thing that comes to mind for you off the pitch in terms of the All-Star games you've been to? What's your favorite memory off the pitch?
I mean, going to the White House last year was pretty impressive, standing next to the president, and you know, something like that doesn't happen often, and especially, you know, from Germany, all my friends, family, they're like, wow, that's actually crazy, having this experience, and I think that is something very unique.
Did you hit the winning shot in the crossbar challenge in Minnesota? Was that you, Hany? For the MLS All-Stars?
Yes,
it did.
Yes,
That's
wow.
right. That's
Sharpshooter
right.
for real.
That's right. I thought for sure you were going to say that. I was like, wait a second. I remember sitting there. It was outrageous. What a shot. Oh, my, come on. You know what? I kind of get it, though, because if that's how I feel like you've
Go
already.
out on a top.
Yeah, you've already created your legacy. You're like,
Peace
I'm
out.
good. Mic drop.
Y'all try to do what I do.
We're going to call it the Hany Mukhtar
if you ever switch sides, Suzanne, you can be my agent.
Absolutely. I'll give him the hard sell. You got it. My first client. Hany, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Enjoy your MLS All-Star experience.
Thank you, guys. I love your show.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Hey,
buddy.
you could be
We
my wedding
appreciate it.
planner if I ever need to get remarried.